Hey Gemini, I need to talk to you about something that's been showing up in the cards, and honestly it's pretty intense. I just pulled a reading about karma and justice, and the energy here is absolutely undeniable. Someone who hurt you is about to face the consequences of their actions, and the universe is not playing around with this one. So I'm sitting here with my deck, and the first card that came out is the Three of Cups, and this is interesting because this card usually shows up when we're talking about celebration and joy. But in this context with the karma theme, this is telling me that you've been the person who always tried to bring people together. You were the one who organized gatherings, who made sure everyone felt included, who created harmony in your social circles. You gave so much of your positive energy to people who honestly didn't deserve it. And there was this one person in particular who took advantage of your generous spirit. They saw how much you cared about community and connection, and they used that against you. Maybe they spread rumors in your friend group, maybe they excluded you from events, maybe they turned people against you. The Three of Cups here is showing me that they specifically targeted the thing you valued most, which was belonging and friendship. That's cruel and calculated, and the universe saw every single moment of it. Now the second card I pulled is Justice, and oh my god Gemini, this card doesn't show up by accident. Justice is literally karma personified in the tarot deck. This is the universe saying that everything is being balanced right now. Every lie they told about you, every time they made you feel small, every tear you cried because of their actions, all of it is being weighed on cosmic scales. And here's what people don't understand about justice: this card doesn't work on human timelines. Sometimes karma takes weeks, sometimes months, sometimes even years. But it always comes. The scales always balance. What I'm seeing with this Justice card is that this person thought they got away with hurting you. They probably moved on with their life, maybe even feeling proud of themselves for whatever they did to you. But Justice is showing me that behind the scenes, things have been falling into place. The truth has been coming out in ways they never expected. People are starting to see through their facade. Their own actions are catching up with them in ways that feel almost orchestrated by the universe itself. The third card that appeared is the Queen of Wands, and this is where things get really interesting. The Queen of Wands represents confidence, independence, and personal power. This card is showing me your energy right now, Gemini. While this person has been spiraling and dealing with the consequences of their actions, you've been growing. You've been building yourself up. You've been discovering your own strength and learning that you don't need validation from people who don't value you. The Queen of Wands sits on her throne completely self-assured, and that's exactly where you are heading, or where you already are. This card is telling me that your glow-up has been part of their karma, because nothing hurts a manipulator more than seeing the person they tried to break actually thriving without them. Your success and happiness is literally driving them crazy, and that's not ego talking. That's just facts based on what the cards are showing. Moving to the fourth card, and I got the Tower, and Gemini, when I tell you this card made me pause. The Tower is one of the most intense cards in the entire deck. It represents sudden upheaval, shocking revelations, and structures crumbling to the ground. This is showing me that whatever this person built on lies and manipulation is about to come crashing down. The Tower doesn't give warnings, it just happens. One day everything seems fine, and the next day their whole world is shaken. This could manifest in so many ways. Maybe the lies they told about you get exposed in a very public way. Maybe the reputation they carefully crafted falls apart. Maybe relationships they thought were solid suddenly end. Maybe their career takes an unexpected hit. The Tower energy is swift and it's thorough, and it doesn't leave anything standing that wasn't built on truth. And the thing about Tower moments is that they're necessary for growth, even though they're painful. This person is going to go through something that forces them to confront their own behavior, and it's not going to be comfortable at all. The fifth card is the Emperor, and this is adding another layer to the karma story. The Emperor represents authority, structure, and consequences from higher powers. This is telling me that the karma coming for this person isn't just social or emotional. There might be actual authority figures involved. This could be a boss, a legal situation, someone in a position of power who finally sees the truth about who they really are. The Emperor doesn't play games. This card represents rules and order, and when someone breaks those rules, the Emperor makes sure there are real consequences. I'm seeing that this person might face repercussions at work, or in some official capacity, something that affects their standing in a tangible way. The Emperor is also telling me that you are stepping into your own authority right now. You're setting boundaries, you're not allowing people to treat you poorly anymore, you're standing firm in your worth. And that energy shift in you is actually contributing to their downfall because you're no longer available to be their victim. Now the sixth card I pulled is Strength, and this one made me emotional honestly. Strength shows a woman gently closing a lion's mouth, and it represents inner courage, compassion, and resilience. Gemini, this card is honoring everything you've been through. You could have become bitter, you could have sought revenge, you could have lowered yourself to their level. But you didn't. You took the high road even when it was hard. You processed your pain with grace. You continued to be kind even after someone showed you cruelty. The Strength card is telling me that your response to their actions has been noticed by the universe. Your integrity remained intact, and that matters so much more than you might realize. This card is also showing me that while this person is about to face harsh karma, you're not going to feel the vindictive satisfaction you might expect. Instead, you're going to feel a calm sense of closure. You're going to realize that you never needed them to suffer for you to heal. You already did the healing work, and their karma is separate from your peace. The seventh card is Eight of Wands, and this represents fast movement and sudden developments. Whatever karma is coming for this person, it's coming quickly. Eight of Wands is like messages flying through the air, things happening rapidly, information traveling fast. This could mean that multiple things hit them all at once. It's not going to be one small consequence, it's going to be a series of events that happen in quick succession. The universe is making up for lost time here. All those moments when it seemed like they were getting away with everything, all those times you wondered if karma was real, Eight of Wands is saying that the wait is over. Things are accelerating now, and the momentum is unstoppable. This card also suggests that you might hear about their karma through the grapevine. News travels fast with Eight of Wands energy, and you might get messages or hear things through mutual connections about what's happening in their life. The eighth card that came through is Six of Pentacles, and this is such a beautiful card about balance and fairness. Six of Pentacles shows someone giving to others in a balanced way, making sure resources and energy are distributed fairly. This is the universe saying that you gave and gave and gave to someone who only took. The scales were completely imbalanced. But Six of Pentacles is here to restore that balance. You're going to receive back all the goodness you put out into the world. The generosity you showed, the kindness you offered, the energy you invested, all of it is coming back to you multiplied. Meanwhile, this person who took advantage of your giving nature is going to find themselves in a position where they're the ones in need. The roles are reversing. They might find themselves having to ask for help or support from the very people they wronged. Six of Pentacles is showing me that karma isn't just about punishment, it's about teaching. This person is going to learn what it feels like to be on the other side of their own behavior. The ninth card is Four of Wands, and this represents celebration, stability, and reaching a milestone. Gemini, while this person is dealing with their karmic lessons, you're building something beautiful. Four of Wands often shows up when we're creating a solid foundation for our future. You're establishing new friendships based on genuine connection. You're creating a home environment that feels peaceful. You're reaching goals you set for yourself. This card is telling me that your life is literally becoming the celebration that you deserve. And here's the beautiful irony: they tried to destroy your happiness, and instead they pushed you toward a version of your life that's even better than what you had before. Four of Wands is a card of victory, but it's a quiet victory. You're not rubbing your success in anyone's face, you're just living well, and that's the best response to someone who tried to tear you down. The 10th and final card is Knight of Swords, and this card is coming in with a message. Knight of Swords represents truth, direct communication, and cutting through illusions. This is telling me that at some point very soon, you're going to get crystal clear information about what's been happening behind the scenes. You might find out exactly what this person said about you or did to you that you weren't aware of. You might get confirmation about suspicions you had. The Knight of Swords doesn't deliver news gently, he comes charging in with the unfiltered truth. But here's the thing, Gemini, by the time you receive this information, you're going to be in such a strong place emotionally that it won't devastate you the way it might have months ago. You'll see it for what it is, you'll acknowledge it, and then you'll let it go because you've already moved on. This card is also suggesting that you might be the one who needs to speak your truth at some point. Not for revenge, not to prove anything, but simply to set the record straight for your own peace of mind. So Gemini, here's what the cards are telling you about this whole karma situation. Someone who hurt you is absolutely going to face consequences for their actions. The universe has been keeping score and the bill is coming due. But what's even more important is that while they're dealing with their karma, you're flourishing. You're growing, you're healing, you're becoming the most authentic version of yourself. Their downfall and your rise are happening simultaneously, and that's the universe showing you that justice is real. You don't need to do anything, you don't need to seek revenge, you don't need to prove anything to anyone. Just keep being who you are, keep taking the high road, keep building your beautiful life. The cards are showing me that every tear you cried has been accounted for, and you're about to enter a chapter where those tears turn into tears of joy. Trust the process, trust the timing, and trust that karma never misses an address.